Elsewhere. Wait. Wait. Where am I? What is this place? No. This isn't right. I'm with Frisk and Flowey in New Home. This isn't the void. I've got to be dreaming. This is a dream.
Sons. Perhaps you see nightmare more accurate.
Stop!
You're more sensitive than the child.
I can't.
This method of communication.
Get out of my head!
Do we have your attention?
Yes! Please, just please!
Good. There, calm down. You are useless to this investigation.
What did you just do to me?
We said at your praise. Or, rather, the emotions connected to them. You handle the knowledge of past recess for Glenn. Forward in your being. It does not take much to overwhelm you. You are aware of sorrow and pain that easily patterns of necessity. It will not take much to tip the scale.
Tell me something I don't know. Most days, I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth.
You admit this.
You already know, so really no sense denying it.
You have cost us much time.
Story of my life.
Always interfering. Always in the way.
Sorry, not sorry.
You are in pain. Inside and out. Defend your suffering. Save you from yourself. Make a deal.
What kind of deal?
Nothing complicated. Merely an exchange.
An exchange?
Yes. Your peace of mind. Your freedom from the recess. In exchange for the life of she who's most determined.
You mean
Look at yourself. Was that creature that broken you?
Stop!
Torn you. Filled your soul with fear. What do you earn with that child?
I can't.
That's right. Nothing. All you need to is give in. With you as our vessel, we will dissolve the child's remaining power, tune it down to nothing, and then kill her. The option to reset would be gone forever. And you would be free. So, we are you.
No.
What?
I said no. I'll admit I'm tempted to end all of this, but not at the expense of another life. Not Flowey's, not Frisk's, not anyone's. You claim to know me so well, but if you think I'm willing to kill my best friend just so I can get a little peace of mind, well then maybe you're not as all-knowing as you keep saying you are. I know I messed up. I know I'm unstable. I know I'm reaching my absolute breaking point. I know I've been wronged 1,000,000 times over. But that doesn't give me the right to wrong someone in return. It doesn't mean I can just throw all my morals out the metaphorical window just so I can feel better about my life. I don't know what kind of perverted, upside-down, inside-out reality you come from, who you are, or even what you are. But let me tell you something, freak. There's a lot of gray areas in this world, and right and wrong shouldn't be one of them, but it often is. So let me set this one thing straight. There's a big difference between judgment and revenge. And if you can't see that, you with all your outside of time and space junk, then maybe you need to take a step back from all this kill, murder stuff and rethink a few things. Like, how about your entire existence, for example? Just a suggestion.
You fool! You act like we are giving you a choice!
Actually, that's something I don't quite get. Flowey said you started as a voice for him, too. A voice that offered the one thing he wanted more than anything. If what you're saying is true, you could have just swept in and taken what you wanted, but you didn't. You seem to have this need to wear down your victim before you can take control. Like you did with Flowey. Like you're trying to do with me. Attacking at our weakest points till we crumble and give you an in. The resets are all so jumbled in my head. I don't know whose fault they are anymore. I only know that I'm far from innocent. And if Frisk can forgive me for something like that, then I should be able to forgive the worst of her, too. Frisk is my friend, and I am not going to let you hurt her.
You realize you're seeking your fate?
Maybe, maybe not. But if I'm gonna die, I want to die on the side of those I care about. Not die while acting against them. And if that's how my story ends, so be it.
Interesting. And how utterly pathetic. You think you can defy us? Us?
Yes.
Then take this as your final warning. Deny us our justice, and far worse will befall you.
No. Why, no. You put an ache in your Sue. And beat it. What the heck am I doing? Baiting evil demons that have the power to kill us all. Real smart sons. Real... Frisk. Frisk?
Hey, what's the big idea? I'm trying to... Oh. Oh, why didn't you tell me we had company?
We will not stop talking with you. Judge.
Run.
What?
Run!
Who the heck is that guy? And what the heck does he want?
I think they're your buddies from before who possessed you. And unless you want a repeat performance...
I think it's following us.
I had this theory that they couldn't manifest themselves in corporeal form without a host. But I guess this blows that idea right out of the water. They must be getting stronger.
It's definitely following us!
Jump!
I hate this!
Okay, that felt severely weird. I don't think I've ever used blue magic on myself before. Remind me never to do that again. Ever. You two kids okay?
We almost died.
I'll take that as a yes.
It's getting back up! What are we going to do now? We can't outrun something like that!
Frisk, listen. Take the weed and run for the river. I'll hold them off.
Wait, what are you doing?
Being the adult.
No, that's not what You twisted my words from before!
Just do what I say! We don't have time to Frisk?
Are you crazy? We spend all this time and effort trying to keep you alive, and you're willing and ready to just throw that all away like it doesn't even matter? Like all we did was for nothing? What is wrong with you? Can you see how scared she is? She needs you. If you die, we're both as good as dead. It's all or nothing, Sons. We're not leaving you behind.
Frisk, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking.
Exactly. You weren't thinking, bonehead. That's why we're here. So, you're welcome. Don't expect it to become a habit. Not that I care. No emotions, remember? We might be allies, but we've got a long way to becoming friends, trash bag. So, let's figure out a way to get out of here alive before Creepy Eyes over there gets his claws in us.
Right, okay. We can't outrun this thing. And fighting is a bad idea, so that only leaves magic.
But you're not supposed to be using any of that stuff. You've already used gravity magic. You're going to end up like you were...
I know, but... Looks like we don't have much of a choice. Hang on to me, okay? And whatever you do, don't let go. 1, 2, 3. Don't let go! I can't.
Does it really have to be this hard to keep you alive? Does it?
You're hurting me.
And what the heck was that? I thought you were going to get us out of danger, not fling us into a marsh and half drown us. Can't you even swim?
Lay off, will ya? That's the first teleport I've attempted since this whole thing started. Give me a break. And skeleton monsters can't swim. We're too dense. We sink like rocks. The air in my skull was the only thing that kept me partially buoyant.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Tell it to Frisk.
Frisk! She almost let go during the teleport. It destabilized, that's why it was such a rough landing. We made it, but it tossed us in different directions. She must have landed in the water. Oh, gods, we've gotta...
Now wait just a minute!
We can't wait! Frisk could be drowning! I gotta find her before...
Jumping in and getting yourself killed isn't going to do anything to help Frisk, you idiot! You just said it yourself. Skeleton monsters can't swim.
But...
Shut up! Stop trying to save people by putting yourself needlessly in harm's way! There's a difference between being a hero and being dumb. Now figure out a way to save Frisk without the situation ending with both of you dead.
But Be my tether.
That has got to be the weirdest thing you have ever said to me.
Flowey, we don't have time to fool around. If you hang on to me with a vine, you can act as a tether to keep me from sinking. Make yourself useful or get the heck out of my way. I'm not sitting by while people I care about get hurt. Not anymore. Are you gonna help or not?
Fine. But if you or Frisk end up dead, I'm going to hold you personally responsible. Do you understand? Dust it or not, mess this up and I will kill you. Got it?
Yes?
Not because I care, because I don't. I don't like being alone. Especially with some freaky demon on my tail. Better hold your breath, trash bag. Stupid skeleton. And there he is. We'll pull them up before they drown. Come on, Flowey. It's about time you started doing your best to save people, not hurt them. Yeah, good. Are you all right? You were down for so long. Is she okay? Is she breathing? She has to be, right?
Kid? Oh, don't do this to me, Frisk! Frisk, please!
Signs?
Oh, thanks, stars. For a minute, I thought I lost you. Don't scare me like that, okay?
No reset.
Yeah, I know, but that wasn't really what I was worried about. Hey, weed.
Signs, listen. About what I said to you before I pushed you in the water. That was more like the old me. I'm a jerk, so yeah. Sorry.
Nah, it's my fault I pushed you. You did real good, kid. Proud of you.
So, we going to take a breather here for a little while, or what?
As great as that sounds, I think we should go on. We got lucky. I don't want to risk giving that creep time to catch up.
Like, Signs, you've got to be exhausted after all that. What if Alphys's device zaps you again? Your soul...
I'm not feeling too bad, actually. Different kinds of magic take different levels of strength. Shortcuts take a lot, of course, but not as much as fighting. I didn't expend enough magic to damage my HP this time.
Uh-huh. Sure.
We need to keep moving. That thing, whatever or whoever they are, wants Frisk. And there's no way we can let that happen.
Why didn't you teleport us all the way to the ruins? You would have saved us a lot of drama. And walking.
I tried, but my magic is kind of still out of whack. Something down here is affecting how my magic works and flows. The same something that made the air and light of the Judgment Hall so sickly, and the water here so very thick and deep, and New Home so decayed. Everything's changed. And it's messing with me. We're honestly lucky I didn't teleport us into solid rock.
Right. Great. Not to mention you're weak.
Yeah, that too. We can't waste time. I've got a really bad feeling that this being is some sort of anomaly. Of a kind worse than most. But I don't remember. So, we're already at a disadvantage. So...
Huh? What?
You need a ride, right? Hop on, kid.
Oh. Are you sure? I mean, I'm the one who did all those terrible...
Flowey. It's okay.
Hey, trash bag?
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem, kid.
Outside the ruins door, on the fringes of Snowden Forest,
Why? That's all I want to know. Just why? Why does it always have to be so freaking cold in Snowden?
The weather does seem a little more frigid than usual. Are you all right?
Fiji. I had been afraid this would happen. Undyne, you are not made for this so low temperature. This is why I offered you a cloak. Didn't want it. I can't handle a little bit of stupid snow. I'm not weak. Papyrus, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to help you, Undyne.
Well, quit it. I'm not weak.
I never said you were. There's a good bit of difference between being weak and being smart. Come along. Lady Toriel, I really think we should find shelter until this storm passes. Undyne is shivering.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I agree with you, dear. This weather is dangerous to monsters of Undyne's kind. This must be yet another example of the underground changes Alphys warned us about. I do not remember Snowden being this frigid, or so inclined to blizzards. We should wait out the storm, assuming that it will even stop at all, of course.
It must. Otherwise the snowdrifts would reach all the way up to the ceiling. There, look, through the fog. I think that's Mr. Grillby's. We can hold up there until the weather becomes a little more agreeable.
Good thinking, Papyrus. This way, Captain. And careful. It may not be much warmer indoors, but at least we will be out of this wind and snow.
Fine. Whatever. Let's just do it before I change my mind.
Oh my. The place looks as if it has been abandoned for years rather than just weeks. But how can that be?
Perhaps the lack of monster magic has affected how fast things decay. That could be an issue.
One thing at a time. Papyrus, search the back for anything warm to wear. Perhaps a coat or a blanket.
Yes, ma'am.
As for you, my dear, let us see if we cannot help you warm up.
Back off. Okay? Fine. Even if I wasn't, we agree not to use our magic for useless stuff, remember?
First off, you are not fine, nor would risking anything regarding your health be useless. Second of all, what are you so angry for? Papyrus and I have only been doing our best to help you, and you have only returned our efforts with lies and sharp remarks.
That's none of your business.
As your queen, I think it is.
You're not my queen!
And here we go. Just as you predicted, Toriel, there was a blanket just inside the... I'll just delicately hand you this, I think. And I do believe I shall go keep watch at the window until the storm passes.
Undyne, please forgive me. My concern for Signs and Frisk has left me more on edge than usual. I've always been a very stubborn monster, and my anxieties bring out the worst in me. I have no right to be your queen than to be the queen of any other monster.
It's okay. I guess. And it's not like I'm not a stubborn punk too sometimes. Something I inherited from my father, I guess.
Your father? His name was Brahanen, was it not? Captain Brahanen.
Yeah, he was.
He was a brave monster, and I remember his great service during the days of our early banishment. I was shocked upon my return to learn that he had passed. He was a hero, both before and after the war.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
Undyne, do you perhaps blame me? Blame me for the death of your father?
Huh?
Maybe not directly, but my abandoning Asgore, abandoning all monster kind, had a bigger impact than I ever realized. I see that now. Is it not possible that in some way I might have contributed the conditions that resulted in his...
What? No! I mean, there's probably a lot of things I could blame you for, but not that. My dad died doing his job, helping others and saving them from the harshness of the underground. That's not your fault. Even if I disagree and feel angry about a lot of things you did, can't pin something like that on you. Besides, I sort of get it, you know?
Get what?
Running away. When my dad was gone, I struck out deep into the caves that took him. I was angry, and confused, and alone, and scared. I thought, hey, maybe if I run far enough, this awful pain inside me will just disappear. Wanted it gone so badly, I would have given anything just to make it go away. But running away doesn't bring you any further from your problems. It only gives life a chance to make things worse. And when you fall further into despair and pain, sometimes you just feel more alone than ever. By the time they found me, I'd been alone for almost 6 hours. Curled up on the floor of some dank little cave. Shock, I guess. It's what they tell me anyways, I guess. But by then, my eye was already far too damaged to be healed. By all rights, getting something so vital gouged right out of my face should have killed me. Should have been turned to dust. But it didn't. I held strong and survived. Gerson said maybe I had a little something that most monsters don't. A will to live a little longer than the need to die. I don't know. All I know is that I woke up and the world seemed a lot less colorful and real. A lot less everything. Or at least until... Sometimes, all you need is a new purpose in life. A reason to be strong, whether it be for you or for somebody else. I realized that I never wanted anyone else to have to be alone. In anything, ever. Even if that meant punching danger right in the frickin' face. And it felt good. It felt good to know I had kept others safe. And I found my true calling. Ironically, just as my dad has. Maybe I did lose my eye, but I gained a whole lot more. The journey was rough. Heck, it downright sucked. But I'm stronger now. And that means I can put more into protecting those who aren't quite as strong as I am. Like Paps, or Sans, or Frisk. Anyone I can protect, I will protect. So, maybe that's why I've got this thing in my head that says I can't afford to be weak. Because the last time that happened, I ended up hurting a lot more people than just me. I'm not some wimpy kid anymore. And people don't have to protect me. They shouldn't have to. And I worked really hard to get where I am. So that I can protect others. Like my dad did. Then maybe I could keep other people from being hurt. Like I was. Pretty simple. I don't blame you for my father's death. But we really could have used you around, you know?
I'm starting to realize that. Undying. I cannot undo the past, nor do I think that I can yet reconcile that which happened between Asgore and I. But if there's any way that I can, I want to help others too, if you will let me do so. I need your help finding Frisk and Sans, and I cannot do that if I lose you to the elements. You are far from weak. You are one of the strongest, most passionate monsters I have ever had the pleasure to meet. Your father would be proud.
You might have been a lousy queen, but you must have been one heck of a speech giver.
I have always had a way with words, I suppose. Yes. Now, are you a bit warmer? Do you want something to eat? I put the remainder of our rations in my inventory, so if you...
Yeah. I'm good. You can stop mothering me now. Oi, Papyrus! The storm lit up yet? Or are we gonna grow old and die here?
Well, yes. At least as much as it's going to, I think. The wind has died down, and it's only flurrying. I believe we can make it to Waterfall before it rises up again.
Sounds good to me. Your Highness,
Let us continue on. The sooner we find Frisk and Sons, the sooner we can get back to the surface.
Okay, let's try this again. Easy, almost.
Dr. Alphys, how's your progress, Not well, I take it. I am sorry. Did I just cost you that experiment?
No, it wouldn't have been any better than the others. I don't understand any of this. I thought the surface sickness was just that. A small deficiency that could be easily remedied, but it mutates. Every time I get close to finding a cure, it changes on me and becomes worse. It's like a living, breathing thing, or like an attack that gets stronger the weaker we become. It's like every step forward, someone's always 3 steps ahead, ready to make me fail. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. Yours is in bad shape. The kids are right behind him, and I'm the worst scientist in the whole world.
Dr. Alphys.
How am I supposed to fight against an enemy I can't even see? I'm a doctor, but not that kind of doctor. All I'm doing is making things worse.
That is most certainly not true. You have been doing your absolute best, and that is all I or anyone else would ever expect from you. The course of events, the course of this illness, does not reside its guilt in you. Some things are beyond our control, and the only thing we can do is what we can. Currently, we are backed into a wall of sorts. This illness rages among us, and our enemies are at the door. We cannot protect ourselves, not against beings so much stronger. So I have resorted to what I can do. I have sent Doggo, Dogami, and Dogaressa to the human camp with a written proposal of peace. Sentries though they be, they are among the less frightening among us. I can only hope that the humans treat them well. If all goes well, perhaps they'll even read it, consider it. Let us go free to enjoy the freedom we were denied. Stop seeing us for what we are not.
Don't trust them. Fear them. Before it's too late. They will destroy. They will take your souls. Strike first. Do it now.
This is my hope.